This audiobook will show you why. Power comes from having energy. That's why all the faith's energy shows up instead of on the energy itself. In faith, we have God and the devil. It's just another tool that the I uses to know what this I is really for. The things that make up your identity are your traits, habits, and features. These come from the way you used to think and have nothing to do with the real I. When you say, I think, your I tells your mind what you may think. When you say, I go, your I tells your body where to start moving. Being spiritual is what this I really is, and it's where real power comes from for both men and women when they understand what they really are. The ability to think is the best and most amazing power that this I has given you, but not many people know how to think properly or effectively, so they don't get things done. The natural state of a childish mind is for people to let their thoughts wander to selfish things. A mind that has grown up knows that every selfish thought is a seed of failure. A well-trained mind knows that all business must be good for everyone involved, and that anyone who tries to make money off of someone else's weakness, stupidity, or need will always lose. This is because each person is a part of the whole. No one can be against another group. Instead, everyone's well-being relies on everyone seeing what's best for everyone else. The people who understand this idea are very successful in life. There is no bragging about them. They can get rid of hazy thoughts with ease. They can focus on any subject to the fullest. They don't waste time or money on things that don't help them. If you haven't put in the work to do these things, you won't be able to. So far, it's time to put in some work. The result will be exactly equal to the work that was put in. A powerful statement that can help you get what you want is, I can be what I choose to be. Know who and what this I is every time you say it. Do your best to fully understand what the I is really like. If you do that, you will become unbeatable, as long as your goals and intentions are positive and in line with the universe's creative principle. If you choose to use this statement, say it every morning, every night, and whenever you think of it during the day until it becomes a part of you. Make it a habit. It's better not to start until you do this. This is because modern psychology tells us that when we start something and don't finish it, or make a promise and don't keep it, we actually become failures. Do not start something if you do not plan to do it. If you start, don't stop, even if the sky falls. Do what you choose to do. Do not let anyone or anything get in the way. The I inside you has made up its mind. The deal is official. There is no more talk. Start with small things that you know you can handle and slowly make the effort harder if you want to follow through with this idea. No matter what, though, you should never let your E be ignored. Over time, you'll be able to keep yourself in check. A lot of men and women have learned the hard way that it's easier to run a kingdom than to run their own lives. In the end, though, when you learn to control yourself, the inside will guide the outside. You won't be able to stop yourself. People and things will do what you want without you having to do anything. It's not as strange or impossible as it might seem. Remember that the I controls the inner world, and that this I is connected to and part of the endless I, which is the universal energy or spirit that most people call God. There is more to this than just a statement or theory made to support or create an idea. The best religious and science thinkers have both agreed on this fact. Herbert Spencer said, "Of all the mysteries that surround us, nothing is more certain than that we are always in the presence of an infinite and eternal energy from which all things proceed." Lyman Abbott spoke beautifully to the graduates of Bangor Theological Seminary and said, We are coming to think of God dwelling in man rather than working in man from without. Science looks for things and then stops. Science finds the eternal energy that is everywhere. Religion looks for the power behind this energy and finds it in people. But this isn't really a new finding. The Bible says the same thing, and it says it in very clear, specific wording that makes sense. Knowest thou not that thou art the temple of the living God? This is the key to the inner world's amazing ability to create. For those who want to master power, here it is. Giving up everything is not the same thing as excelling. Giving up is not success. We can't help others unless we have strength. The number infinity is not broke, and neither should we be, since we are the symbols of infinite power. And if we want to help other people, we need more and more power. But we have to give it to get it. We have to be helpful. We will get more if we give more. We need to become a way for the universe to speak through us. The universe is always trying to be heard and helpful, and it's looking for the way it can be most active, where it can help people the most, and where it can be of the most service to them. You can't let the world speak through you while you're busy with your own plans and goals. Relax your senses and look for ideas. Focus your thoughts on yourself and live in the knowledge that you are one with all power until the watering goes deep. Think about the many spiritual possibilities you have access to because power is everywhere. Picture the situations, events, and conditions that these psychic relationships can help make happen. Being aware of the fact that everything is spiritual and that the spiritual is real is important. It is the life in everything. If the spirit is gone, there is no longer any life in it. It is dead. These mental actions happen in the inner world, which is the world of causes. The conditions and events that happen as a result are the effects. This is how you become a maker. It's important work, and it's the best, most perfect idea you can think of. It will be the work that matters the most. Apathy and mental dullness are caused by too much work, fun, physical exercise, or anything else. Of course, this means that the more important work that leads to aware power can't be done. Because of this, we need to look for silence often. Power comes from being still. When there is silence, we can be still, and when we are still, we can think, and thought is the key to everything. While light and electricity move, thought moves in a rhythm and is kept going by the law of vibration. It gives life based on feelings through the law of love and takes shape and form based on the law of growth. Because it comes from the spiritual eye, it is holy, spiritual, and artistic. It's clear from this that emotions must be used to give thought form so that it can be expressed in order to show power, abundance, or any other positive goal. How is it possible to reach this goal? This is the most important point. How can we have hope, courage, and feelings that will help us succeed? The answer is through workouts. It works the same way for mental strength as it does for physical strength. When we work out, we think, though it might not be the first time. It gets easier every time we think about the same thing. This time, we keep thinking about it.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments could literally keep you in debt for decades. $10,000 in debt can take anywhere from 14 to 26 years to pay off if you're only paying the minimums. And that's just $10,000. I know many of us have a lot more than that. Getting started is easy, and the process has already helped over 500,000 people and counting.
I called immediately. Congratulations, you.
After that, it turns into a thought habit. We keep thinking the same thing over and over until it starts to happen on its own. We just can't stop thinking about it. No doubt about it. We are sure, we know. These thoughts are making us feel good. I told you to calm down and let go physically last week. I'm going to ask you to let go this week. As long as you did the exercise from last week for 15 to 20 minutes every day, you can definitely rest. It's important to note that someone who can't do this quickly and fully is still a slave to their situations and is not free. Let's say, through that you're done with the exercise and ready for the next step, which is mental freedom. This week, after getting into your normal position, let go of all your stress by resting fully. Then, let go of all negative feelings in your mind, including hate, anger, worry, jealousy, envy, grief, irritation, or any kind of sadness. You might say you can't let go of these things, but you can. You can do that by making up your mind to do it, by being determined and persistent. There are people who can't do this because they let their feelings take over instead of their mind. The win will go to those who are led by their minds. You won't be successful the first time you try, but as with everything else, practice makes perfect, and you must be successful in getting rid of those negative and destructive thoughts for good, because they are the seed that is always growing in situations that aren't going well. There is nothing more true than the way our thoughts are connected to certain parts of the outside world. This is the law that can't be broken, and it is this law, this connection of thought with its object, that has led people to believe in special providence since the beginning of time. Question and answers from Wilmans's Study Guide, Part 1. What do you think? Thoughts are divine power. How does it stay going? The law of vibration keeps it going. How is good health given? Because love is the law. How does it come together? Because of the way things grow. How does it have the power to make things? It's a meaningful thing to do. How can we get the faith, courage, and drive that will help us succeed? By being aware of our inner nature. How do you get power? Customer service. Part 2 of the introduction. If you read this part carefully, you will understand that all forces, objects, and facts are caused by the mind at work. The mind works through thought, and thought is creative. Men are thinking in ways they have never thought before. Because of this, we live in a creative age, and the world is giving the most valuable gifts to those who think. Matter is inactive and doesn't do anything. The mind is fuel, power, and force. Mind bends and guides matter. Every shape that matter takes is just a representation of a thought that was already there. Mind, on the other hand, doesn't change things magically. It follows the rules of nature. It moves natural forces and frees natural energies. It shows up in the way you act and behave. These things finally have an effect on your friends and acquaintances, and then they have an effect on everything around you. You can think thoughts, and since thoughts are creative, you can make things happen for yourself. Part 2. Being able to use your inner mind is very important because at least 90% of your mental life is hidden from you. If we know how to guide it, our inner mind will answer any problem for us. There are always things going on in the mind. The only question is whether we are to be silent consumers of this action or participants who are aware of and able to guide it. Will we be able to see where we want to go? Will we stay away from the risks, or will we just go with the flow? It has been found that the mind fills every part of the body and can always be guided or influenced by the power that comes from the mind's main purpose. It's because genes, which are passed down from generation to generation, have a big impact on the mind, which is made up of living things that are sensitive and always changing. When we understand this fact, we can use our power to stop any bad trait of our character from showing up. We can consciously use all the good traits that have been given to us, and we can block and stop the bad traits from showing up again. Our mind is made up of a lot of different things, some of which are genetic, and some of which are learned at home, at work, and in our social circles. These places have given us a lot of different views, ideas, beliefs, and similar thoughts.
We are missionaries for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We invite you to come to church with us this Sunday.
A good deal of this came from other people in the form of comments, ideas, or views. A lot of it comes from the way we think, but most of it has been accepted without much or any thought or care. The idea looked like it should be praised. Our conscious mind took it in, and it was accepted in the subconscious. There, it was picked up by the sympathetic system and built into our bodies. The word came to life. In this way, then, we are always making new versions of ourselves. We are what we thought about yesterday, and we will be what we think about today. It's not the things we want or the things we think someone else has that the law of attraction brings to us. It's our own things that we have made with our thoughts, whether we are aware of it or not. Sadly, a lot of us are making these things without realizing it. Think about how careful we would be if we were making a house for ourselves. We would study every detail, take good care of the materials, and only choose the best of everything. But look how careless we are when we build our mental home. This is much more important than any physical home, because everything that can happen in our lives rests on the materials we use to build our mental home. What kinds of things does this stuff have? We've seen that it comes from memories we've saved deep in our minds. If these thoughts were ones of fear, unease, worry, or anxiety, or if they were negative, depressing, or uncertain, then the material we are making today will have the same negative feel to it. It will be broken and rotten instead of valuable, and it will only make us tired, worried, and anxious. We will spend a long time fixing it up and making it look at least nice. But what happens if we only think brave thoughts, if we are hopeful and positive, and if we immediately put any negative thought in the refuge pile and refuse to have anything to do with it, to associate with it, or to identify with it in any way? The things we think about now are the best kind. There is no fear or worry about the future because we know the structure is hard, the material is solid, and it won't fade. We can make any kind of material we want and use any color we want. There aren't any changes or things to hide. This is a fact about psychology. We don't have a theory or an idea about how these thoughts work. They are not a secret. In fact, anyone can understand them because they are so easy. There is something we should do every day to keep our minds clean. Wash them. If we want to make progress, we need to clean up our minds, our hearts, and our bodies. The material that is left over after this process of mental cleaning will be good for creating the ideas or mental pictures that we want to come true. There is a beautiful farm with lots of space, food, running water, and good trees just waiting to be claimed. There are empty fields all around. The house is big and bright, with beautiful paintings, a full library, lavish details, and all the comfort and luxury you could want. In order to use the land, his relatives only need to prove their right to it and take control of it. He needs to use it. He can't let it go bad. The condition that must be met is to use it. If you ignore it, you'll lose it. Power over the mind and heart. Dominion over useful power. You have a gift like that. You're the winner. You have the right to claim your property, own it, and use it. One of its benefits is power over your situation. In your balance, health, peace, and wealth are all good things. It brings peace and balance. To get its great benefits, all you have to do is study it. It doesn't ask for any sacrifices other than giving up its limits, bonds, and weakness. It gives him an honorable robe and a staff. There are 3 steps that must be taken to get this gift. He has to really want it. He needs to back up what he said. He needs to take the property. You have to agree that these conditions are not bad. You know what genetics is and how it works. A lot of proof has been gathered by Darwin, Huxley, Haeckel, and other experts that genetics is a rule of evolution. Progressive genetics gives people their straight back, their ability to move, their digestive systems, their blood flow, their brain strength, their muscle strength, their bone structure, and many other physical skills. There are even more interesting facts about how mental strength is passed down. All of this is what you could call his human legacy. Scientists haven't found the lineage yet, though. It comes before and sits below all of their studies. At one point, they give up and say that they can't describe what they see. This gift from God is now fully operational. The first creation was ordered by a good force, which is a live feeling that comes from the Holy Spirit that is in everything. Scientists haven't been able to make life, but this does.
Hopeful
It
Almighty.
sticks out from all other great forces and can't be reached. It's like nothing people have ever seen. It's the highest level of human experience. This never-ending flow of life goes through you. It's you. Your access is made up of the things that make up your mind. The key to power is to keep these doors open. Isn't it worth the trouble? The great truth is that you are the source of all life and power. People, situations, and events may point out needs and chances, but you have the inner strength and power to meet these needs. Stay away from lies. Set up a strong base for your knowledge of the force.
Stay away from lies. Hopeful Almighty. Greetings to one and all, Unified power of love to one and all, Unified power of strength to one and all. Unified power of teaching to one and all. Unified power of learning. Unified power of growth. Unified power of wisdom. Unified power of knowings, As we grow and glow in the light of truth, we reach right now in this hour, once and once, we feel like them self-righteous and say all manner of whatever they want to say. Truth still standing, there's a billion lies against one truth, and still, truth will always win, Always win. So, we're still willing to listen to ones and ones. Still, we say, we think say them are the Almighty God, and I would really love to talk to those people. Say, listen them. Because even the fool when he listens is counted wise, we don't really knock nobody. We just listen to what a man have to say. But still we can't listen to foolishness. If you listen to foolishness, you'll become fool. And this platform is open for any and everyone, So with humbleness, still out here, so within this hour, especially in a modern time like this now, when all of us supposed to be united in a unified power, to resist Babylon. You see me? Because we don't even have to fight Babylon because the war they already won. We win Babylon long time. That's why Babylon can use the mental game, the mental slavery, because we win them physically already. You see what I say? So and each is the thing is so open that spirituality, the portal open for spirituality, say everyone is awakened. And that is what I'm proud of. Everyone is awakened. So it's just for all of us to listen to each other and pick sense out of nonsense. That was what I say, but therefore, tolerance. Now let's try to exercise our faith and that tolerance. Just to give each one a listening ears. Because many voices out here want to be heard. And you must be heard. Don't think I'm going to come out here and bash people or, each one have a voice, Let your voices be heard, We're all here to listen to each other because remember, we're no one friends. With each one teacher. You teach me teach you. Because I can tell you, when you go to school, you have some students who learn fast. You have some students who learn slow. You have students who learn by reading. You have students who learn by music. You have students who just learn by themselves. So there's many methods and techniques. And after we are being through so much lies, so much deception, so many deceptive codes, but we have to break them day by day, day by day, day by day. Is this first light that we were reasoning, and just listening to the voices. I say it's organize, centralize, mobilize, and within listening, I could have even forward and tell the king that was talking. So listen, no centralize, central truth. No mobilize, mobile truth. So you see, sometimes you have to listen. You have to listen. Word, sound, and power. And verbal contract is the most powerful contract you have ever signed. So words is power, and words is what we use to break spells. Words is what we use to set ourselves free, to set the brain, the mental capacity free, the mental key free. And then when Babylon tell us you have organ noise, them doing organ harvesting. So we don't have to do no organ noise, nor no organ at all we don't have to do. We need not to use those words. You have to wise within this time, give thanks in a Keita Brathwaite. Just the words them, just the words them. Take time out to break up these words and make sure they make sense. And not only make sense, make sure they are empowered. So when you use them, you can feel empowered. You know what I mean? Many people fear to stand up in front of Babylon because they are coward. You know what I mean? When I see what there is to be coward about. When it comes to freeing up the youths, then speak the truth so our people and other people can know the truth. The truth is not an offense. You see me? We don't care who the guy is or who the girl is. When it comes to speaking truth for a nation, for the world, for the people, I will not be hesitant. I will not hesitate to speak the truth because it's a hurting thing to be lied to. Decades upon decades upon decades upon decades. Now, we need to tell these little shepherds to go. Let them know that we people, we are creators. We are not sheeps. More than 6,000 years we've been led astray, led to the slaughter of death without you even knowing. You're paying for your own death every day and don't even know because it's not given to you free. Every instrument of death that Babylon implemented for you to take part of or be a part of, you have to pay for them. Today, we're having a discussion. And when we really look, we Rastaman did tell the people them long time, say Babylon want to kill no enough to trust Babylon. And these people did not comprehend what we were trying to show them or what we were telling them. Now you see it. Medication, the pharmaceutics, everything that these people give to you is against you. Every food they made for you is against you. And openly, they don't hide their poison. They might use a different word or terminology, but they always have the poison and these chemicals on the labels. What water doing with a label? You're not even reading. Huh? They say they have purified water. Why they have all sort of something in the water? Spring water have all sort of something in it. Who you trust? Nature or scientists? Which one? I would rather trust nature. Long before these little guys came, people exist and people were living even more longer and more healthier. So who would you trust? Mother Nature or scientists? And notice, every scientist has one thing in common. They don't utterly respect the existence of the Almighty Creator. They rather to say there's an intelligence that exists, or they want to say that you're created from nothingness. There's a source once you use your mind. Not all of them. Just to show you that these mad scientists that is in the lab, they need to come out. How many decades these scientists are in the lab? What are they creating? What are they inventing? Always something against the human race. And after they find, the first thing they do, they make it hazardous, harmful, then they break it down to human friendly. Why would somebody spend their time in a lab to create poison for their own cells, their own people, and then have to turn around to make it human friendly? Human friendly means you're not dead same time. Means say you will take longer for dead. And when you take poison and take long for dead, then call it what? Antidote. That means if you find the right cure for it, it will leave. What are these scientists thinking? Who they're working for? Who they're serving? Do they remember they have a mother, father, family? Did these people grow up with love? For you to go into a lab to create something that can wipe out a whole nation, what are you thinking? And then most of these scientists, when they create certain things that is very dangerous, as soon as they hand it over, they're being killed. Same place. As soon as they give it to Babylon, Babylon kill them, same place. So I don't see the need. However, we had an earlier discussion today, like I go into the cyber god and I Google the word. Not the Almighty Creator. I Google God, God's beloved Son. And I want you to Google that also. God's beloved Son. And when I look and I see the word Lucifer appears, I shook my head. So, if God's beloved Son, Lucifer, he's the one who runs this ground, this earth. Remember, it's a God-beloved Son. It's Lucifer. And it's him run all government bodies to this whole globe. Ye righteous people of the Almighty Papa Yah, the Almighty Mama, the Almighty Yahshua. What is your duty? What is your job daily? Our job daily is to live in the light of truth. Shine your light. Stick to your own kind. Strengthen your own people. The righteous don't really have to fight no more. That battle is already won. Good over evil every time. It's just that I realized that Lucifer and his acquaintances and his workers, they go hard. Every day, every second, they never stop work. And they have a lot of creative ways that makes people, even the righteous, fall in their traps very often. The Bible may ask a question, or the wise words or wise sayings lives in the thoughts and the hearts and the tongue of men. What gaineth a man when he gain the world and loses his very soul? I guess Lucifer has ways to tell these little black kids, because the rappers counteract that with words. They want to live fast, and die fast. Mankind mind is so powerful that even your very little baby, you have to be careful of what they listen, who you leave them with. The early stage of your baby, you have to be careful what they listen, who they listen, and who you left to take care of them while you're away. Because that baby can be programmed to not love you as a mother, love you as a father. So I'll ask all the fathers and mothers, before you try to make babies, make sure you make the time. You make the time so you can grow them yourselves. I was watching is it the Oscar last night? Yeah, the Oscar. And I wasn't even looking for it. I just went on TikTok and there comes in my face. And I noticed one thing. I don't think people notice what I noticed. Because I guess I see things in a different way. But I noticed most of the so-called new superstars that they're glorifying and going all about, we don't know them. Because we don't watch TV anymore. We're not a part of Hollywood illusion anymore. I'm glad most of our people, or I could say 90% of the black people, meditation shift from Hollywood. What I noticed after they were being interviewed, the journalist would ask them, go give a shout out over their camera. Shout out to your family, your mother. And when they go over there, nobody has any mother. Everybody was like, shout out, give thanks to everyone who supported them. I was like, what? So are Hollywood trying to tell us that all these people are clowned? All these people are being clowned? Up full of mighty no mark. And I called my amiga attention to it. I said, look at this. Every new superstar that the journalist asked to give a shout out to their family, nobody has any parents, nobody has no family. And she started watching. Then the next one again, they say, go over to that camera, shout out to your family, your mother, or whatever. One actually looked at the interview and said, when he said go shout out to them, he said, I don't know what to say. What should I say? That's a little Chinese one. And he just said, shout out to everyone that make it possible, and thank you for supporting me. Shout out to your family, your mother. You're asking the journalist what to say. You don't know what to say. So people, are you telling me that the clowning of the whole Hollywood gonna be clowned, or maybe 40% of Hollywood superstars are already clowned? I take those things serious. I start looking into things like those. Anyway, we're of this world. We're not of this world. We're just living in this world. And this is where you have to take a stand from now. Do you want to live in full joy the rest of your life in this flesh? Or you want to live miserable like how Lucifer wants you to be? If you want to know the true essence of living, start living the light of truth. Start seek righteousness daily. Start seek the Almighty Papa, Almighty Mama, Almighty Yeshua immediately, this second, this moment. Because I can tell you I'm 4 months old. I was only existing before. It's now since I find Zion and find some beautiful queen sisters and some positive, strong king bros, but just realize what we're missing out of life. 4 months could replace more than 3 decades. Easily. 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 Eat from the tree of knowings, and you shall know. Eat from the tree of knowings, and you shall surely no death. I don't know what you're trying to say, Ricky. Eat from the tree of knowings, you know the eternal life. Nobody can dead, brother. You know, the flesh goes, and the flesh not even dead. The flesh go back to the earth, and it not only go back to the earth, it becomes permanent. So you get the oil. You see the tar when they use on the road, and it give you oil and it give you a kind of gel. I forgot what them call it. Like what I said, the blood of the earth. So not no waste, brother. You see me? Just remember, say even when you're asleep, your spirit not him staying in you. And the spirit not deal with nothing him dead. The spirit ascended in different dimensions. That's why you have vision. Your dream say the this and the this. So once the flesh lie down and the organs are rest and the blood now flow on a certain level, the spirit now stay in there. The spirit don't deal with dead. So no man can dead. You see me? Knowledge you shall know death, because ledge, go research what L-E-D-G, ledge, is over a cliff. Yeah? So if you know ledge, you will dead for choke, or you will jump off and kill yourself. Your flesh mash up to you. See me? When you know righteousness and when you know truth, you know you have eternal life. So you think infinity. You don't think like how mankind think. Because then created they teach you to be man and woman. So you can be cowards, and so they can limit you. Because you're going to think that way. When you realize that you are infinity, you can't dead. What you going to do? No, boy, you're not talking from a boy and a girl. You see me? Anything with negativity, you move them up. You say, I want you. Dead way. Dead, we can't dead. We fly. You see, even the flesh go back to the earth, whether by sudden death or whatever, the flesh go back to the earth for the firmament, if you want to say death or whatever you want to call it. Your spirit fly. Your soul fly. In the higher light. They go me and say, these are the things His Majesty them did know. These are the things our forefathers them did already know. That's why they was brave in battle. Even Buddha them with teeth with scroll know that. That's why when the Buddha ordered the samurai them, when they dishonor, then show a sword to themselves. Then push a sword to them on a heart. Why? Because they know so the spirit can't dead. It's uncle the flesh. Uncle drop flesh. You see what I say? You see me? Yes. So these are the teachings them with them teeth from. Even when time the Egyptians them come conquer the Nubians. And I tell them for praise and Monora, God of his son, and try. Everywhere we go, them find me and try to demonize everything. But remember, you know, Lucifer and his friend them only worship animal spirits. Animal spirits. So just to show you, say everything have life. Everything who have life have soul. See? So that's why Lucifer use the animal spirit them now for anchor the globe. And him say him around the whole globe, you know. For example, look how the whole world run naturally. Without you stand up for the light of truth or just, if you should just sit, look for the past 100 years, 100,000 years, how people live. They live like animals. Animals. Jamaican people don't worship Selassie, brethren. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't worship Selassie. We praise the man who works. We don't worship Selassie. Selassie is our God and a mighty king and a mighty emperor. He's the coronation of Yahshua. Yahshua speak of the coming of this man and the prophecy fulfilled upon him. So don't get it wrong. I know you might get it twisted because you hear the Rastaman, them say Selassie the Almighty. I would honestly think that this is Selassie is the Almighty because people say Jesus Christ is the Almighty. So they're just mocking and jeering them. You know what I mean? You know? Then he's a God. You are a God, I am a God, everybody's God and Goddess. He's not the Almighty Creator. You know, the Almighty, Papa, yeah, the Almighty Mama, make us in their own image, their own kind. And if they are the Almighty God, then who? If we are their children, who are us? We are God and Goddesses. So sometimes, you know, you have to know how to put things in context, you know. Yeah, man. You know, Jamaica is the crown. Jamaica is the crown. Jamaica is the capital for the whole globe. Jamaica is the office of the Almighty. Simply. Oh, you're asking questions? Then if you is the emperor and the Messiah, you're gonna sit down here and make enemy come kill off your people and chop off your head and rare. Where you think a Messiah is? Where you think a superior is? Eh? You think say you're gonna stand up and make people come murder your people and because you say righteousness and holiness I want you. Then say, before His Majesty came, Ethiopia have never been conquered. And what the Most High use beat them at all times? The bees them, the birds them, the animals them win the war them, brethren. The soldiers them at the battlefield, Mother Nature win the war. Number one, what are you saying? Let me spend a little time with you today. Right? You're forward here on a good day. The Messiah is not from this world. What are you talking about? The Messiah have to come through the portal of Mama. None life cannot exist unless it come through Mama. Whether they come no name Messiah, King, whatever you want to call them, without Mama portal, there's no life. Anything when you come through Mama portal is not life. So don't overlook yourself. Don't think that you hear about the Almighty and the Messiah, the Son of the Almighty, the Messiah. Don't look too far. The truth is right within you. Yeah, man, the Messiah come out of Mama soil, yeah? Mama portal, the Messiah that be born true. So true Babylon tell us, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Lie them I tell. Without Mama, no life, no exist. You see me? So when Mama, I will for life, I will for great life, Mama put in the realms of life. Messiah, God's, everything. No care what your mind conceive that you see as superior and powerful. Through Mama portal it came. Why you see the spiritual world? Why you say which one of them you see? Which one of the spiritual world you see? Which one of them? The dark world or the world of light? Oh, don't confuse yourself though. You know? Seek ye first, who is wise and knowings. The one in between which two? I understand which two. Even the trees come in male and female form. Yes, it's a balance. Alpha and Omega. Yeah, Alpha and Omega. It's an attack to this world. Which an attack to? You say in between these two and then you say it's an attack to this world. What is an attack to this world? But they say, it's attached to this world. Oh, attached. Okay. Well, basically, I think you're saying the same thing what we are saying. We are saying, don't care what form of life or whatever, it have to come through the portal of Mama side. It have to come through Mama. The Omega energy. See? So if you see the spiritual world, what do you see in the spiritual world? Could you explain that? Because what exists in the spiritual world, there were once in the physical world. You see me? Apart from the angelic force, Yeah. And most of the angelic force is forward from the physical realm, same way. You see me? There you saw a shadow man using a laptop in your room. So you see shadow man I use laptop. And what are you saying? I said, shadow man come from a different world? Shadow man can't come from a different world, Bridget. Number one, you have to know, them just show you something the other day. See? Them show you say them create a material what can make anybody invisible. Don't underestimate Babylon and these scientists. See? Don't underestimate them. Number one, if you see a shadow man using a laptop, it was a spirit that it was Mia. Mia means people who disappear, dead and unknown, so then dead. Gone and unknown, so then gone. See? So if you see a shadow man in your room using a laptop, you should have asked, who art thou? You know? Where you come from? And when you see you open, so when you see you open, you saw the laptop, you saw a bunch of teddy bears in the physical. Oh, so when you open the laptop in the physical, you see a bunch of teddy bears. Were they crawling on the beds? Were they, oh, you mean teddy bears? Live teddy bears are just what type of teddy bears you see? Like the ones that you give for gifts? I want a little pitney, them good at take away and kill, man. One of them Babylon bar take a little pitney and kill them. A little pitney they don't want to do a play in teddy bear them. In the spirit world, you saw a laptop. In the spirit world, that is a shadow you see. This is a shadow you see. A shadow you see. You don't see it in the spirit world, man. In the physical, you saw teddy bears. I want a little pitney Babylon take away and murder. What did that depend on a little? When I don't play yet, not even done grow yet. See? So the will of his mind is so strong that he still sit down and play on your laptop and you see teddy bears appear. You should have free up that little spirit. You know, you should have asked who art thou and help them, tell them so they need to travel to the next dimension. Ties enable spirits to gain access. Not what you're talking. Well, you have the Christian witchcraft with them pin dolls, where they use dolls and pin dolls. That's a different thing. That's not what you saw. You saw an unrested soul. When I realized that them gone, still trying to fit into the physical realms of life. So you get the chance to free that soul by talking to that soul. Who art thou? You know, you need to travel on, you know. You're not of this world anymore. What happened to you? You know, you get a chance to free that soul. You had a pitchfork. What? I don't know what a pitchfork is. But whatever that shadow has, that shadow don't really realize that it's already gone out of the realms of this reality. So that's the time you get to free that person, to send them home so they can accept that they're really not here anymore. Because that's what happened to most of our ancestors, especially the one who witnessed sudden transition, you know. Or the one who used for farming. Mine didn't joke you with it. You're lucky you never joke you with it. Yeah, I'm just saying, man, anytime you see them spirits, man, you often know so you're alive and you have dominion over all things. You also can help to free them. You also can help them to free them so them can find them way where them belong, you know. So when you saw him with that fork and the laptop, were you afraid? Up full of mighty, you know, bread boss. Yeah, man, none of that him tell us him see them things. Yeah, man, people can see things. What he saw, though, is a shadow. You have people who see the real image, who have the gift, can see the real image. Yeah, man, you have people like that. You have some hybrid like that. You know what I mean? You have some hybrid like that who can actually reason with them, talk to them. You know what I mean? There's one that can sing and paralyze you. Sing and paralyze. What can I rem say? Yeah, you hear our voice. And where you live. And where you live, you need to move. Where you are. I want to go on to the party Monday. That means you have to listen to our voice then, bro. You need to move from there, so, and off your place. What you do? Are your house or you rent it? You need to let the people in place give them. If one can sing and paralyze you or not. I don't think you're talking about paralyzed. I think he's probably directly talking about, you know, like when people feel the presence of other forces, they just cannot move, they can't talk, they can't help themselves, they feel weak. Maybe that's what he's calling paralyzed. Because if I'm thinking about paralyzed, then I'm thinking that when you hear this person sing, you can't get up the next day, you can't walk, you're crippled. That's what I'm saying. However, what you're talking about now, those souls are unrested. They don't find peace. They were taken out of the realms of reality with sudden, like people that say sudden death. Happened so sudden that They can't even accept that they're not here anymore. Zine? So they're still thinking they're living in the reality realms. And those are the dangerous type of spirits to be around you, because they will eat your food. And if they eat the food and you eat the food after, then you're going to have epilepsy. You know, so you have to get rid of those spirits immediately. You have to talk to them. You can't show no fear. You have to ask, who art thou? What's your name? You know, and they will tell you. And then you help them to understand where they are, where they are and where they're supposed to be. You know, see, you're not with us anymore, you know. Yes, you're not with us anymore. You know, your soul, your flesh dead. You're dead, you're gone. Carry on, follow the light. Go to another world, you know. Yeah, man, we drain the energy is because sometimes I'm going to try to communicate with you for you. Yeah, remember, you have the good, you know, you have the bad. And you have the in-between ones, and we don't know nothing at all what happened to them. And those spirits are jealous. If you have a nice girlfriend, they want your girlfriend. And if you have a good loving relationship, they don't want a love relationship, because they never have none with for them mother or for them peers. So them are going to mash up, them are going to destroy that. So you need not to live around those energies. You need to get those energies out of your place in a millisecond. You have to know, so once you're alive, you have dominion over all things. Show no fear. See it? No fear. I don't know what chains you're talking about. I don't know what chains you're talking about. Because I realize I have to be careful with the words with you, because you have different meaning for your wordings. What chains are you talking about? John B. Moore, tell us if you be less, you know. I see the blessing mean be less. Or you on neck, chains on neck. Depends on what you wear, you know. Depends on what you wear. Zine, you have different symbols of what you wear. If you're talking about the necklaces, necklaces, or depends on what you wear, you know, because every organizations that exist, good and evil, has symbols. See? Same thing. I don't know. You say copper is worse. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. You're talking of your personal experience, right? If you're talking about your personal experience, then you can speak your truth. Some people doesn't see it that way. Oh, your own personal experience. Okay. Some people don't see it that way. Obviously, it's what you're wearing or what kind of symbol you're wearing. That's it. There is a tank in your yard, a Uncle John and I. Princess Ellis, the vision, that is a tank in the yard, Uncle John and I. Listen up. One your uncle here, one your uncle tell him to stay away from arguments. See? And anybody I try pick an argument with him, or if him see any argument, him for walk far. Your uncle, call your uncle and tell him, say, anyway, you see an argument or anybody trying to pick on him, to pick an argument, tell him, say, don't answer. Then go on about him business. That's the only thing we can tell you if we tell your uncle right now. See? Yes, stay away from arguments. Stay away from a fight. If you hear somebody across up the road, walk a different road, don't pass. Stay away from that. At least 21 days. Make sure you call your uncle and tell your uncle that. Tell him the vision and tell him that. Because that's how the little demon entity them are work nowadays. You know? Want to get you in a low frequency. Because, you know, once you start cussing, you start quarrel, you open a portal for the evil and the dark side to harm you. You know, when you maintain your calm, especially the word where I use, slow Babylon. You see, if I say, upful and mighty, yeah, divine power of love to one and all, you know, love we say, you know. Yeah, man, divine power of love to one and all. Hopeful and mighty. That alone kill demon, you're gone about your business. You go me and say? Zionites know that, the king and the queens them know that. I want you to know that too. So anytime you see anybody I try to attack you, it's a unified power of love, me say, you know. I love to one and all, you know. Who no know love, you know. Love inside that we are dealing with. Hopeful and mighty. Lord, and just step off and see if the enemy no weak. The enemy I say, why is that all ago? Unified power of love. And you hear some of the enemy friend them say, real talk, you know. So you said the man bad man, how you did say that about the man, how you did tell like on the man. You sure this man here I said? I said, no man, I deal with love. The right thing the man I said. You have an enemy when best friend I'll slew him right in front of him. You have an enemy I say, Lord the man. Yeah man, bring man for war a man, you know. And when the man reach on the spot and hear the man, utterance. When he hear 2 words out of the man mouth, he must say, yo, Lord the man, lie or tell, a good you. You hear the man I say love, Rasta? You hear the man I say love, leave the man alone. And meanwhile, confusion check them, you check for yourself. Regular me see that happen. Believe that. Yeah man, anytime you see like the little nothing them, like the confusion them, gather and you see like an energy forward. You can forward through your partner, your children, your mother, your father, your sister. Just forget say your mother, your sister, your lover. Just say unified power of love, me say, you know. I love we say, you know, I love, I love we need, I love we want. Unified power of love, me say, hopeful and mighty. And you just walk and see. When you're gone, everybody attack. That's how powerful words are. Believe you me. Just don't let they get you on the side that the demon wants you on. A person can say something to you to hurt your feelings, for you to react the wrong way, give out the wrong vibration, and it causes you death. Always remember the words and we save life. Unified power of love to one and all, me say, you know. Oh, unified power of unity, me say, you know. Hopeful and mighty. And just walk fast, same time with the energy and look, and when you look behind, when you're forward, the next day one could have tell us, yo, where the way you say what you know, you the people I'm talk about, I say you are so everyone to live, you know. Unified power of love to one and all. Because when I say to one and all, you say to the universe. You say to the Almighty Trinity I. The power of 3 in 1 and the power of 1 in 3. No man can go around that. Remember me tell you. You ask me, you know that? You know that? Mermaids and merman would have to exist in a family. Because guess what? Remember how we travel from the ship? How we travel from the ship them from Akibula and come here, you know. How we them throw overboard, you know. See? So you think somebody that go throw over mama and papa overboard off a ship? And we spirit exist? Yeah, man. Mermaid and merman exist. Powerful too. And we see him on that. See? It's just that if you don't know the order of the mermaid, you don't ramp with them. If you don't know the water order, the mermaid order, don't play with them. See what I say? They need to be left alone. Anyway, you see them, nobody got to go make no noise. They need to be left alone. See? They don't noise. Even if you are going out them habitat. If you can just sit quiet and just hold a meditation, enough things that we teach you. Enough things that we show you. No idiot can deal with mermaid or merman. That's our ancestral spirituality. And them strict. See, it's not something they play with. Yeah, man. So Ricky asked one powerful question if you see what the sun can do under the power of sound. Remember saying his vibration and sound we deal with, you know. And his word, sound and power move things. And the pyramids were built with what? Word, sound, and power. So the whole of the power there in the sound. Oh, so you actually saw her, the one that sing? You said they had, you said that object have speakers embedded in her stomach like a walking instrument. That's what you're saying? What you say? What you? That sound like one of the one them where they might try the experiment on the cyborgs them we pass off and I know so then gone. You know so they might try to build half flesh, half iron. You know? Must be one of the cyborgs them where they might try when they experiment on with die and gone, you know? A long time I work on them something and it can't come to pass, you know. All part thing them have their lab, they lock down, you know. I see if it can survive in the natural atmosphere, you know. All part thing Babylon are going on, they never hear someone come out down in Miami, they I bite out people's face and I eat flesh. And them want to say drugs them they're on. They tell lies say it's drugs they on. Crazy thing Babylon are going on with, man. Crazy thing. And don't forget, you ever fly go California before? When you fly go California, the pilot always show you the city. Area 51 with the alien them down there. You see me? So you have to know them things they're bridging. The globe where we are living at, I want different place. You see me? You might right now on this earth, as you may say, and you come like about 5 world in a 1 world. That I tell you. Now, you know, say, Yahshua no deal with incense and water. Water a natural source. Water is the most powerful element spiritual earth. Incense is an abomination unto Yahshua. Incense is what them use when them are on them altar, when them are praise the dead and the animal spirit God them. You know, the abominable things. Yahshua no deal with incense. The water is a powerful thing. You don't care which demon you see, or you feel out when you wet up the place with water that if you run like thief. Incense on go certain, you know what I mean? Certain things. No man, incense a different stuff, man. The people who use them tarot card and people who like the Roman Catholics them and certain people. Anybody with on the evil side, them use incense. You know what I say? You see my real Zion, you ever see Zion burn incense? With incense I go. We don't deal with incense, you ever heard that about? Incense one. Go along over there so with that. You go here and say, we deal with chant, we beat the drum and chant. We sound the bang and chant. You go me and say, you know which water fire? Growing up in the revival church, they used to have a vase, a clean, clear glass of water. And they have many of these waters at the prayer table. They have one with the Joseph Court flowers inside it. And you have one is just water, like a big jar of water covered with a white cloth. See them water there? The water there becomes holy water. The amount of prayer and chant are going over that the water there. That the water there? Spirit free that the water there. Hey, demon and devil spirit free that the water there. Hey, you spent all mama spin with that the water there and say, wait, who follow you come in here? You're not staying here and mama grab all the water and go so watch. In no time the place light again. Up you run like Dave. That's the power of water. His voice is upon many waters. Waters of many waters, that's the Almighty Mama. You go me and say, so when you see some people get too deep and are going to incense and certain things, they're not worshiping the Almighty Creator. Because you can't just simply open your mouth and say, oh, full Almighty, Almighty Papa, Almighty Mama, Almighty Yahshua. And you bawl out for your want, especially if you are crying. Especially you are crying and I say, mercy, mercy. What you do? The whole earth open and tremble. You done summons the Almighty Trinity already. Which part incense I go? Which, you know what I name? Altar. Altar. Where altar they go? No, sir. And the other people them think that incense and something the other people them think. You have the art of candles, art of burning candles. You have depends on which order you're there on. So you're not worshiping these candles, and you're not going to say, is the candle doing the work? If you are dealing, for example, you want harmony in the home, right? You pray and you ask for the harmony in the home. Still, you can use a 7 white candle or a 9 white candle. That doesn't mean you're worshiping the candle or expect miracle from the candle. You use it symbolic. Use it as a symbol of harmony. See? Depends. The yellow, the green, depends. You have to be 7, 7, or 9, 9. Depends on what you deal with. So ultimately, you just know that they are just symbolic. It has nothing to do with worshiping or praising. They go and say, because some people go out of themselves. For example, a man is a wicked man. He rob the people, he thief the people, he murder the people, and you see him all like candle. Him all like candle. That means he must say the candle is the Almighty God. He could have dead before that candle out. All you need to do is use the Quran prayer and ask for forgiveness from the Almighty Papa Yah, Almighty Mama, Almighty Yahshua. Also, if you can call the person who you wronged, who you done things to, and ask them to forgive you. Deep, make it come from your heart and your soul. And you promise yourself that you will never, ever, ever do any evil to no one again and start to live that light. I can tell you, when you call your enemy who you're wrong with and ask for forgiveness, you can walk down the road and pass that enemy 10 times. Because when you pass that enemy, they look in your eyes. And when you said, good day, and you show some more remorse, like, I was lost, I wasn't in my right self, I know I realize love, Please forgive me again, you hear? Yeah, man, and anything you want me to help you do, any favor you want me to do in your life, anything what you want help with. In fact, you tell them that I'm a carpenter, good at carpentry, in case you need any furniture in the future, just call me. The person might be still upset a little, but I guarantee you in the future, if they need any furniture, they're going to call. So there's time and space to repay for the wrong you have done. Well, I want you to look closer on your spiritual being. The spiritual being which the physical being cannot live without. Zane, of all the stories that was told, of all the different names that the Almighty glory has been called, of all the denominations and religions that they counterfeit and build, why then didn't build these religions off of evil or dynamic ways of life? They're smart. They know it won't last. They know it won't work. All religions have to build themselves off of the glory of the Almighty Yahshua, the Son of the Almighty Yah. Researchers have been showing now when you study who is the beloved Son of the Almighty. Not the Almighty, of God then say, because they can't say the Almighty Creator. They might tell us Lucifer. So basically, how Lucifer is the master of lies and deception, the world, like the Roman Catholic, really accept that the devil is the most beloved Son of the Almighty God. So whatever he says down here on earth and whatever he requires goes. Then if it was so, Mr. Pope, why not you just come out and tell the people them say, uno the Antichrist, uno 666, and uno murder baby, uno drink butter baby's skull, uno drink blood. Why you don't come out and tell the people them that? Why you don't tell the people them that you uno the cause of world war? Why you don't tell the people them that is the church is is the cause of all the blood that run in the street every day, because that's what Lucifer require. Why they can't do that? Why you still have to use the teaching and the works of the Almighty Son, which is Yeshua? Then if Uno so powerful, right now I have all you, them say then dark and evil, and say, why Uno can't admit, say, Uno are the head of evil then? Uno still hiding behind the work of the Almighty Son, which is Yeshua. And that's what it is. Why you can't be real? Why they can't be real to themselves? Why they always have to lie? A billion lies go against one truth, and truth still win up till to the day they can't be truth. Unified, powerful, upful, almighty, yet queen. So that's what causing a problem in the world. And another thing now, we as the people of the world now, we start look, and I really look and I say, oh, so Uno claims say Lucifer is the beloved son of God, not the Almighty, because them not going to say the Almighty. So when them say God, them want me and you to think say God is the Almighty, them talk about. So in their mind, what they're saying, Lucifer is the only begotten beloved son of the Almighty. So anything where Lucifer say is that them a follow. Lucifer say in name Jesus Christ, them follow. Lucifer say, if you come to him for forgiveness, in Jesus Christ's name, or that the world will follow. Then take a time to sit and ask yourselves questions. Okay then, Jesus Christ is the Messiah as what they said, and everything man done, you can ask him for forgiveness, right? Everyone in the world globally registered to Jesus Christ simply because you have a Christian name, 2 names. Christian name. So once you're a Christian, you register to the Almighty for the Christians. Who is the mighty for the Christians? Jesus Christ. Okay then. Everybody, including me, you, everybody have a Christian name. Or mama, listen to the sweet voice of the devil. Sign here, please, and sign me over to Jesus Christ. Fine, okay then. For forgiveness. Okay, look at this. Even the water that is sold to the people is not 100% healthy. The food, poison and chemicals is in it. World war every day. They're still building guns. They're still building bullets. They're still building new weapons of mass destruction, including the new guns. They're more modernized. They're more evil than before. One bullet, I'm going to tell you, if they round the corner, the technology can make the bullet draw the corner like it have a car. And that target can hit you anywhere it is programmed. So if Jesus Christ is the true Messiah then, for this whole globe, and all of us register to him, which is that is true, who caused world crisis? Jesus Christ. World crisis. Who is the world Christ? Must be Jesus Christ. World crisis. Jesus Christ. So, what the people have done, that they always have to pay the price of blood. Who needs blood? Why we have to have blood banks? Who needs blood? Who run the world? Who is the world Christ? Who need blood? And why, even if two presidents has a disagreement, why the people have to pay the price by their blood? Okay, when bombs drop, when people die, when they bring all these bodies to the hospitals or wherever you want to bring all these bodies, why all those bodies have to have a death certificate? Why the organization? Okay, so you really realize the more our eyes open to reality is the more we see what we are living and who we're living among. Why every prime minister decision is always have to be against the people. And the harder they make it for people, the more bloodshed. You have money, you have 2 banks, blood bank and bank with money in it. And even the bank where money if you go in, you have blood money in the bank. Because it's baby skin and animal skin make the money. Population control even have to take orders. So I'm just simply saying, be wise, open your eyes because the power lies, the power can't lie. The power truthfully within the hands of the people. So in order for the people to win again, we're always winning. We only lose when they divide us. When they brainwash us, divide us, limit us. Keep your slaving. Keep you doing 4 or 3 jobs trying to pay some bills and trying to pay some mortgage till you're dead. You can't lift up your head. You don't want to know nothing about no truth. You're just drunk in the lies that go on so. Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. What due to Caesar, due to Caesar. What is for Rome, let it be for Rome. Let Jesus Christ be for Rome. And let the Almighty Papa, the Almighty Mama, the Almighty Yeshua be for the whole globe, the whole world. We as black people cannot look out of ourselves. There's no way. I'm not even going to go around the corner. I'm going to be straight. There's no way. You can't bring a little blue-eye boy who look like gal. Come put in front a real warrior. Come tell me, say, that am I Messiah. And that am I God. When? You mad? Not me. Remember I said the Almighty. I say God. So I still say I level me a deal. You mad? What is for Rome? Let it be for Rome. So let Jesus Christ be for Rome. Zin? And let the Almighty Yeshua be for I and I as black people. Zin? Don't bright yourself. Come bring no blue eye straight eye boy in a frock. Come put in front a real king. Come tell me, say me for worship that and praise that. And give life to Jesus. Give which life to her? Hey boy, move. Yeah, you associate them. I say also look a pastor boy. Them for go to, And wicked them, How can you see or you're asking people to invite people to the church? And when they invite people to the church, the first thing you're going to ask people, you give your life to Jesus Christ? What do you mean? To become a Christian, you have to give your life to the Lord. What do you mean? The one life we may have, we must give to Jesus and give to the Lord? Oh, Pastor, what do you mean by that? The one life we may have, we must give to Jesus and the Lord? So you're saying that I don't need the life that I have to live? Of course, they know what I mean. It's a ritual. And stupid people enough say, yes, they want to do so. And pastor said, repeat after me. Notice. Empower and tell people, say, one more to the fold. One more dead. One more to the fold. One more sheep. One more dumb to the fold. When it's a repeat after him, and you say the word, and yes, when you say you give your heart and your soul to that source, Jesus or the Lord, you're done. No, ask everybody who say them a Christian when they baptize. Ask them what to them. The first year or 3 years. All crosses and destruction take them. Hear them no like idiot, no hear them no. Them a carry the cross to see him like Jesus Christ, them a carry the cross. You know, sister, beat me I get. How the Almighty God forgive your life and you give it away? You know, see a beat me I get, you're stupid. Boy, you carry a cross. Which cross? You never born for carrying a cross. A lie. You're born to be obedient to the word and the works of the Almighty Yah. The Almighty Mama, the Almighty Yeshua, who set the liberty. We are crowned under Ephesians 5. And that's the law that was set for all of us to live by. You are born in these realms. Sorry, you come through the portal. Your portal day is a day that you're supposed to respect and honor and give your mama divine gratitude to bring you here. You were born as a creator, not a slave, not a sheep, not a dumb animal. You were born to carry on the work and the words of the Almighty Yeshua. So this globe, this world cannot continue without you and me. So the first thing you got to do, seek ye first the knowings, the wise of the Almighty Trinity I. Then after you seek the truth and the heights, then you automatically know your purpose. And once you know your purpose, you can serve it. You don't need a church. You don't need a Bible. You don't need education to be what you're here to be. Listen to Mother Nature. Listen to the voice inside. Follow the feeling. Follow your spirit. Enough little guy. Most of all the billionaires that exist in this globe today don't have education. They don't have no education. They have ideas. They have intuitions. They have visions. They have goals which they work towards. And it's manifested. Every Christian that is in church is poor. Show me 1 billionaire Christian right now. You can never reach. The pastor was made to limit you and hold you down. Even if you go do another job, the pastor say, no, he's a sin. Jesus said he's a sin. If you buy the lotto and win, the pastor say, no, he's a sin, he's a sin. How comes that is a sin? It's gambling. You win the lotto. Sin? Why pastor tell you say it's a sin? And you should have glad with 10%. Pastor knows as long as you get wealthy, you're going to get wiser. Every Christians are made to make poor. They are made to become lambs, sheep. Pastor don't want you to drive a X6 or a Rolls Royce to church. Him can't stand to see that. Before St. Elisa, Jesus say you must give him the Rolls Royce. And if you have 2 houses in Jesus Christ, you must sell 1 and give the money to the church. When we didn't know about or care about religions or churches, we were living longer. The only thing we know about is our spirituality. We know about loving, kindness. We know about looking out for each other. We know about sharing. Them call it barter, whatever it name. Me plant some peas. When my peas come, me send one bungle come give you. When you pick your peanut, you send one bungle of peanut come give me. If me have 12 head of goat and me drop some kids, me send a peer come give you, one ram or one sheep come give you freely. You have 3 calves dropping on one month, you send one of the cow calf come give me, one little heifer. That's how we used to live. We pray to the Almighty God and go on our bed. Wake up tomorrow, the same thing, farming, make sure the family have food. Mama depend on her little sewing machine, make sure the family have clothes. Those lives was better than now. I didn't remember worrying about nothing. In those days, we didn't have hospitals or clinics. Even if one exists, it was like 20 miles to walk. Who need to walk there? And it's not open every day. It probably open every Wednesday or every Friday, 2 days out of the week. We didn't need it. We're farming every day. We're eating right. We're smoking right. We have games. We have cricket. We have football. We have little skateboards. The whole village have our own a joy. We have fruits. We have, most of all, we have joy. We have happiness. We didn't know that we could sick. Little flu and little fever will come, yes. Or we know mama, little bush, mama say, draw and drink. You know, we have abundance of life. I remember when they said our uncles and aunts used to come from Farid, right? What we used to like is the video cassette them. I watch a new movie, we see some white pretty people that kill them one another. Some white pretty people in a necktie and pretty clothes a shoot and a murder them one another. So we said to ourselves then, you know, if my foot so dirty and my name have a shoot, my pants body tear out. And we love one another, we going to play marble, we going to play cricket, we play stocky, we play hide and seek. So how them a pretty man, you have so much pretty shoes and big house and car and kill one another. That's what we used to say. That couldn't be life. That cannot be better than what we have right here. When our family uncles and aunties draw our feet on a piece of cardboard, say them all buy shoes, bring back for we. When them bring the shoes, them come give we. Pretty as the shoes them is. We put it on and we're going to move cow and goat and dig yam bank and everything in it because we don't know the value of the shoes. He's went auntie uncle and said, what, that's the shoes I bring for you? I said, yes. Why you bring it to the farm? Then what else me fi do? No farm, me is a farmer, me don't know what to do. And them always have some shine boot named gentleman. Grandma put up them they figure a church. The best thing them always go to church. The best suit of clothes and shoes for we go to church. So me I think this a little North Star boot them bring come give me no stick up on the farm, because he's a farmer. Go move goat and tie donkey and them something there. Didn't know that I didn't know that we were poor. Didn't know that we were considered the poorest or misfortunate. We didn't know that. God, I can tell Babylon that you're wrong. You rob us of our wealth. And when I say Babylon, the other day I do an interview, and when they asked me, how do I grow up? I said, I grew up wealthy. So I was like, wealthy? I said, yes, wealthy. Didn't know what hungry is. Climb one star apple tree, climb one Neesberry tree, climb one tamarind tree, climb a orange tree, we can cut cane. You hear what thing that about? We have papa, we have pineapple, we have yam, we have common fowl, we have goat, we have hog, we have cow. So what more we could I want? And most of all, we have love. And most of all, we love the Almighty Creator, because we recognize the Almighty from a tender age. We pass rich. You know when me when me buck up poor? Is when me left Senton from the village now and forward to Kingston. And realize not even a mango, not even an orange you can pick over a man here, then we shoot you and kill you. That's when me know say me poor. When me reach Kingston. No curious see the mango tree full of mango. And you knock the gate and you call. Come on, they get two of them mango, they move from the gate. Hey. I said, then, really? That him just said? And the mango them all are dropping at the yard? Yes, you have some people like that. And sometimes you can't even blame them either, because they're feared of being victimized. Fear, like if they give you the okay when they're not here, you jump over there. And then broke their house and take away something too. So the concrete jungle is different from the farm village. You know, so to learn the country lifestyle and the Kingston lifestyle and the foreign lifestyle, the uptown lifestyle, the middle class lifestyle, that makes you a superhuman. Superhuman. You see there, Ricky? Ricky said, you know the godness. Yes, you know the godness. See me I say? So when me I say no still, we no matter what Babylon implemented or no matter what they bring, we will always win. And we can always win. What we have to do is put pride aside. Whether you're born a Kingston or not, ask your uncle or your grandma say, for the piece of land where your great-great-grandfather dead left a country. Tell us that piece of land they want, because nobody now use them land there. Nobody wants to do farming. Because sooner or later, the money can't help you. Because there's no food to buy with the money. Sooner or later, they're more done with money. How are we going to beat them? We have to make them bow to. Head in the hills. Start the farming. Start by the board them now. Or buy your power saw. So you can cut up some trees in the hill and buy your nail them. Well, you have some type of board where you know some type of aisle where it serve longer. Start by some board go put on the ranch because we don't need no cement and no block over there. So. Eco-friendly. Start build up the little 2-room and little 3-room board ranch them on the farm. Especially if water run near that the farm there through it. Whoa, you even that. The whole of the crown land with the water Jamaica, we need those lands. We want Marcus Garvey said 9 miles out of the city. We want the 18 miles out of the city or 27. That means in Babylon, when they're ready to keep up in foolishness, with the fire. Because we do it already. I said when I was growing up, we never want nothing from Babylon. We have chickens, we have goat, we have hog, we have cow, we have yam, we have guava, we have neeseberry, we have pineapple, we have star apple, we have tangerine, grapefruit, shaddock. You hear how much things me attack? You hear how much things that already? You have St. Vincent yam, tar yam, you have saf yam, you have round leaf, you have renta yam. Yo. You have the yam named tar yam, the king of all yam. It nice like dumpling. What more you want? We don't want nothing more. You know how much work one man can put in on a farm for a month? When you look, say you alone farm 2 acres of land in a month. And the more you farm, the bigger your muscle you get, the thicker you get, the stronger you get. Like the soil just buying up your muscle them. Buying up your lean them. No fat. That's the abundance of life. So King Bros, we insist. I can't tell you no. We have to make up our mind. Go back to the foundation. If we don't go back to the foundation, Babylon now going to bow to it. Because who are these people? Counterfeiting our food, our fruits, our ground provisions, making them in labs, claiming they want to control people globally. Then they even hurting themselves and don't even know, because your blood soon be of no use anymore. Because the food that you consume has no property values. So what's going to happen? We need to wake up. We need to start loving ourselves more and more. And to love yourself, you have to feed yourself. Eat what you grow. Ultimately, eat what you know. There are some people come out here in a foreign and talk about they might try new food, try new what? You better stick to what you know you hear. You better try farming and don't farm food. Farm food. That me I tell you. So, but that's one of the kings and queens them. Just take me wise advice. Start gather seeds. See who they are foreign? Start gather seeds. Send home some package of seeds. Go lock them off from now, you hear? Because the little carrot or whatever them have, little tomato or whatever, they have the seed is one. But guess what you didn't know? You see the soil? You see the type of soil that we have in Africa and the Caribbean? That makes a difference. You think that the seed give these plants the minerals, or the iron, or the vitamin, whatever? It's the sun and the soil. And at that we have to beat them. So I'm telling us to start by seeds. Start by seeds and send back home, send a barrel of seeds home. Because we need them now, this second, this minute. You remember right here on this platform, somebody came up and said the next 3 years we're not going to have any food. It could be less than 3 years. So let's start from now. And there's hope, because you're in the cockpit countries in Jamaica. Give thanks to those Rasta man. Give thanks to our grandfathers them way. Every morning, you see them a drive them look a goat, look a herd of garbush with them cutlass and them hoe and them shoulder. Keep on farming. Never stop farm. Me love on a Rasta man. Me love on a grandfather and uncle. Me love grandma where they side of grandfather gone a bush every day. Me love the Rasta Empress who gone side of the Rasta man a bush every day. Gone farm. Kind of farming alone go on, you know. When you and the empress upon the farm, in the mountains, utterance of praise go up to the Most High same time. Visions, goals are gone. Yes, when mama and papa pray for their children while farming, while plowing the soil, in a millisecond, them the prayer they reach. And when you check the levels, the Almighty Papa, the Almighty Mama, the Almighty Yeshua, no wrong, Every family must have a farm, If you can't feed your family, no bother with none, You cannot trust strangers to feed you. So when you claim, say you have a whole heap of money and think you're all right, you're not all right. You're not all right. It's the enemies have control over you. Once somebody have control over your food and your medicine, you don't have no control over yourself. Medicine and your food and your water. What do you have? What do we have for ourselves? That means that them can pull the plug any day. As I said, I said it again, To the four corners of the globe, there were Moors, black people. How did they get rid of all the black people at once? The same thing that they can do now. That they control your food, your water, your herbs, your medicine. Even the ganja what we smoke. What Canada know about ganja? Marijuana, out of the whole globe that we speak when it comes to marijuana. Canada wasn't nowhere near. So how Jamaica allow Canada to supply them herbs? Food, water, herbs, medicine, you don't control that? Then the man can pull the plug anytime and kill off the whole of the Caribbean people in 1 month, man. They don't have to make a dead so they can make everybody live your amount. Yes, and every black babies and black woman four corners of the earth dead again like before. The only reason why them can't do it, because obviously 6,000 years will give them the whole globe to run and there's no better. They can't feed themselves. They can't even cook. All of them ask to say, I cook them some food and them taste it. And them ask them for the recipe. All when you give them the recipe, they cannot cook it, make it taste like how you would have cooked it. Still have to give thanks to the power, the unified power of love. Because it's the same like white sisters and white brothers who our blood is inside of, who their mother is a black lady and their father is a black man. Those are the ones who are saving us today. Herbs are medicine naturally created by the Creator, yes? Everything in the hills. And then, especially herbs are medicine, we understand the beans and the peas and everything what we have to plant. Nobody never look and really see the herbs are medicine is the Almighty Papa himself. The Almighty Papa, Almighty Mama grow the herbs in the hills for we. And them grow the herbs in the hills for we, There's no forest where you can go through where you see herbal medicine. Who plant them there? Where's the seeds? Okay. So the earth is for the Almighty and the fullness thereof. Reproduce the same strain. Up full Almighty. Then I not tell them, say, man, well, all we have to do is start. Yo, I not tell no lie, I talk the truth, I'm not only talking, I save up seeds, Yeah, man. Add up my seeds them and put up my seeds them, bro. Zin? Yeah, man, now we need to start trading. If I know we see, man. The rafting, the foods, the fruits, everything what we do, them do it. The Moors, them, they done got civilized around us already. We civilized the four corners of the globe already. Yeah, man, them sweet beat there. You know, say farmers market, you have to try the farmers market them from now, Quick before them cut it out, Farmers market, still can get few things. Quick. Ultimately, when you go to Home Depot, buy a little big pot, flowers pot, and topsoil, and go and plant up a little sweet potato. And plant up, but I use no excuse say you don't have no land. Use no mind, creativity bring wealth. It's a sense of being healthy and eating organic, same way. Don't drop no yard. Instead of you buy the tin sardine or whatever, buy the little mackerel, them, steam them down, cook them up. You know what I mean? Don't be lazy. So may I say? Yeah, man. Right, that's up. So big up the whole of the farmer, you know. Yeah, man. I eat multi-granulated. You know, so I don't too trust the white sugar, though, my G. I don't too trust the white sugar because they have to bleach it out, you see me? And they tell lie about bleach and unbleached. Bleach and unbleached. No matter what they say, whether I bleach or unbleach, I still don't trust the white one. You get what I say? Yeah. I trust the original brown sugar, you know? Still you have to wise, because some of them will paint them brown too. Ain't think that no easy, you know. Peter Brathwaite said more power to truth and TikTok black. Shadow ban those words. Hopeful Almighty and more power to truth. I want to TikTok. I like where you want to highlight lies. Sit down here TikTok. I want to. Yeah, Musa. Them powerful words that you want black. More power to truth. More power to the truth. More power to the truth. Still, you know, alpha. Well, pressure the pound, you know. Well, pressure the pound. You don't need to stop abuse on the system or stop abuse on yourself because the children them need, you know. Children them definitely need, you know. Stay away from Viagra and all the new substances where them are going to. We say make you stay longer. And woman, you know, stop it. Stop it. You don't need no substance to stay no long on a woman. And it's up there. The woman is not a machine. The woman is not an animal. See? Eat food, fruits, organic stuff. Get your exercise. Go for long walks in the first light. That's all you need. Because if you're going to take shortcut and say you want to mash up our works and depend on the substance, your heart is not fit enough to go 2 hours on a woman. So if you even do the first time and go 2 hours, you drink water and you're tired and you drop asleep same time. If you continue taking that substance, you're going to have heart failure. Plus already what you're drinking, like the rum and the boom and certain alcohol, what then going already you pressure the heart already. You understand me? I say, so you take care of yourself. Many of the alpha them dying in the bedroom, dying even on top of woman because of no boots on yourself with substances. Don't abuse on yourself. The children them need you. You hear? The woman them need you. Don't kill on yourself. You don't have to do that. You hear? You don't have to do none of that. Eat the right food. Make sure every day you have something to do. If you don't have a job or a work, go for long walks in the first lights. And in the afternoon before you sleep too, you can go for a long walk, even 3 miles. Even 1 mile. You know? You walk. You don't have to run, you know. You can walk and still get that stamina. You dig what I say? And don't waste the queen them time either. Don't waste the queen them time either. See me, so what belong to Rome, make you stay at Rome now. All we need is to work our muscles daily. See? Because we are the original people. See? The other people, them need those pills, not we. The white man and the Chinese man, them need them, there's something they stay along. Not we as black people. But yet still they make it figure you to kill off yourself. That can even help them, because if them take 2 hours or 4 hours, they still look like the woman, they still look like they could do those carrot them what they sell. So that name makes sense for them. So why them not make something for themselves? Why them not make something for we? We are right. We not add and we not take off. These are the things I want to tell you young youths them, because when they make these Viagras and these so-called enhancement, you have the little young youths them stupid enough, we're young and strong, we take those things from early. Mashing them up. Mashing them up. You know? So I just want the kings them, the real true kings them. Start exercise, you know? Start find yourself some work where when you work, your muscle them, every muscle in your body get for work. Daily. And if you can't find that, ride a bicycle. Ride a bicycle for 2 miles and come park it. 1 time in the first light and 1 time in the afternoon before you go sleep. And you see. strong, ready. See? That's how we build, that's how we born. See me, don't abuse yourself and don't abuse no substance. And don't let no substance abuse you. See me, I say, where Viagra they go? Where that I go? They no walk, you think them and I walk, you know. A man might see, especially if you're disciplined with the walking. If you're disciplined with the walking, I can say every afternoon you go walk. See? And every first night you go do some walking. See? You're disciplined there. See it? Yeah, man, stay away from it. My grandfather passed off. When they showed me the young girl who my grandfather used to do it, I couldn't believe. The man on the deal with substance, brethren. The man they plant ground food, eat ground food, ground provisions, and, you know what I mean, work every day. They on the farm. I do something. You see me? So the man they stay fit. See what I say? And do remember my grandfather get a whole picnic because my mother is just an outside daughter also. You see me? So them and they're well built, them and they're well strong. You see me? Mm-hmm. So that's original us. You know? Well, please, don't stay away from the substance them. Come here, see them have blue pill, now them have pink pill, now them have purple pill, now them have green pill. Pill will kill. You stay away. Then why you don't want pill to mash up a woman? Why you want pill to mash up one woman later? Yourself, you mash up, Reggie. Leave the woman them alone. You know if you mash up woman. You know, if you empower. Empower your queen, empower the Omega, you know. You know, make good love to her, you know what I mean? Yeah, massage her nicely, you know what I mean? Stimulate her with words, you know, stimulate her brain, her mind, and her body. You know what I mean? You know, be real to yourself, be truthful to yourself. You know what I mean? And it's better for you. You know? Nothing greater than when you stimulate a woman's mind. Seeing? Before you even touch her, she wet. Because you stimulate her mind with words of truth and words of righteousness. So may I say, so by the time you touch her, if you touch her upon her nipple, come like a current shock her. Because you're done forward with the right energy. You see me? And then you wouldn't know, you wouldn't count the time when you're not make love. You wouldn't know what time is. It's just whenever you stop, you was like, wow, not remember the clock. So once Babylon don't control, I tell you, say, 1.5 and 2.5. You might play with your mind, you might play with your health, you might play with everything. You know? Upful Almighty. So, you know, if you never have something real before, it exists. Number one, you're not supposed to be a whore, and that's what caused the problem. When the men, them were whore about need substance because they cannot attract the natural essence to be with 10 women. Zine, so them use substance, artificial feelings for rise to occasions, and that's wrong. You're gonna hurt yourself. You know? You're gonna hurt yourself. In this time, there's no playing around, no time to live fake. You know? Ain't no time. You know what? The alpha them got it bad, you know. Me can't tell us, you know. Some of the alpha them, they don't use condoms. Right? They don't use condoms. But let me tell you something. Never you call the Almighty name in vain, you hear? You know that you're having multiple partners. And you're still going to the multiple partners without a condom. And then you bend down and pray. You bend down and pray. You bend down and pray. When you know the right and do the wrong. That don't make no sense. Do the right thing, bro. King, bro, do the right thing. If he's a man feel like say, and respect and honor is something that is earned. So if you think that you cannot be with one empress and you want to live a real life, and if you are think conscious, you can talk to the empress where you're with, you know. Because she have to confirm that, you know, not you, you know. You can't get a third, you know, unless you confirm it with her, you know. First thing she gotta look on, can you afford to do so? Because if you give her 5 minutes and a pop down already, you can't keep up, you know, satisfy her sexually. So how you need a third? You cannot fully take care of yourself and she. What you doing with a third woman? So the king that you truly are is not by just saying that you're a king. It manifested in every realms of your being. So she will know if you are the real alpha and the real king on that level. Obviously, she's going to see. She's going to know. She's going to know if you can manage. And it's not everybody, you know, like King Solomon, them and certain people, and no normal man have more than one queen, one place, and everybody behave themselves, and nobody not kill one another, nobody not cause no. Because you have to know to, you know. You have to know to, you know, three spirits have to agree, you know, and never disagree, you know. Because you will end up create a war in the space of your home. The queen pitney, they don't like them other pitney and say them I get more than a pitney than Ray. So do you really have the power, the divine power to do so? You know? So those things you have to be true to yourself. You know? King Solomon had 700 wives. You know? Aye, boy. So may I say, just be true to yourself, you know, if you can master, you can't even master one, and you want to master thrice. It don't make no sense. Then don't lie to yourself, you know, and then the woman them easy know when you cheat on them. Because you give them 5 minutes and drop asleep, and then you go on a road, boy, you gonna look more. And 3 nights, mama can't get none. Weekend, you still a pick argument, because you don't want to share for sex, because you mash up. You say you're going to mash up a woman a road and you mash up. I look all sort of excuse. You're going to look for bridging. In a Sunday, you play football. In a Sunday, you go on a bar, go and drink. That make no sense, man. Be real to yourself. Don't mash up yourself. Don't mash up your life. Be real to yourself. Be real to your wife. Be real to your queen. You know? It's just one energy runs Zion, you know? One energy. No confusion. One energy runs Zion. Me can speak, you know, beautiful and wonderful and precious it is when you know you have one energy. One energy. Easiest way to live. Easiest way to live. You know? So you can function effectively in these realms of life. You can give your true time, your true love. You know, you can be who you're here to be. It's not easy to having 4 different 5 women, 5 different meditation, 5 different homes, 5 different lies, 5 different ties. How you focus on yourself? How you going to build yourself? Every dollar you get, you give it away to 5 women, 5 women, 5 women. You're stupid. And the worst sin is a old poor man. You don't have any sex to give any woman. You don't have any money to give nobody. It's like you're dead. Like every time I stone by your foot and jump off in the water. Don't do that. You know, don't abuse yourself. One energy. That wife will stay by your side until you're ready to come out of this globe, this world. She will always remember your faith. She will always remember. You have some empress where love you so much that even if you pass on before her, she no bother with no more man. She don't need no more man. Because you devote your time, your trust, your love, you invest everything in her. And that time she's not living in the physical realms. She's living in her spiritual self. And know that. Yes. So Alpha, please don't mash up on yourself no more. Don't let go the substance. Let go a bag of alcohol. You know? Yeah, man. Start the farming. Start eat right. You know what I mean? Start think right. Start exercise. You know what I mean? If you really love your queen, you wake up and start exercise. See? She must be pleased also. You can't just please yourself, so. You know? In fact, me make sure I please my woman first. Make sure she all right. Make sure I ask questions. Better she say me chat too much. Me ask questions because me want to know. Yeah. Me say you reach Calvary yet? Yes. You reach? Yes. Look like you reach again? Yes. Then, you see from me get about 3, 4, 5 years? At that time I feel like me are the boss. Me say yes. So me can reach anytime now. See? And then another thing too, not for the alpha them train some of the woman them to make them sexual life depends on one come. That's why when most of these women come, they don't want no more sex, they want to stop. You know why? Because the sexual energy that lives within her knows you always a cheater. You come and gone, you come and gone. Every man she there, they just come for themselves. And so the one time she come, her spirit just gets spiteful. No more. No more sex. You cause it. Alpha, you cause it. Because uno too selfish. Not one alpha, and every alpha coming in our life is coming like a Usain Bolt. Who win the race, that's it. So you have some woman now where them sexual energy practice after that. So when they come, that's it. No more sex, they don't want to be touched. Those women now takes a real alpha, you iron them out. You know, take a real alpha. Yes, to make them want more. Because you balance the three stages, mental, spiritual, and physical. And that goes with alphas who really have true love. Or really not selfish. Woman, born woman, queens and omegas. You see, if you start date a man, and before you make love to him, you see saying selfish, not go no further with the relationship. If you have a selfish energy and a selfish spirit, your spirit and your body are going to resent it on every level. Watch him ways. If you buy one banana, he might ask if you want peace first. If you buy one bottle of water, all when him buy you one for yourself, him pull him first and ask if you want some of it. God naturally so he feel within. For me, I don't really like to buy 2 bottles of water if me and my empress are chat. I not even like buy 2 food. I don't feel good. I'd rather buy one and me and I share that one day. And if you want one more, we buy it and share it again. That's how me feel. If you buy food, we like buy one and me and I eat out of the same one. And if you want more, we buy another one and we do the same. That is divine bonding. Because we're not living only for the physical. The spirit, her guardian angels them, and my guardian angels them spirit that watch the 2 away. And what them watch the both away. So if them see we gel away there, them are going to start balance with us also. I used to have a thing about me like, if I cook the food, if she there work or she not there, I can't eat till she come home. You know? Those are the type of bond we need. You cook her lunch and she not reach, you not eat till she reach. Yes, that's divine bonding. And true love doesn't come with looks. It not come with shape. It not come with fantasies. True love is just a feeling, you know, an irresistible, balanced feeling. You ever, even yourself, ever questioned other people? You see 2 partners, like people that say, what she seen of that man there? And the omegas and we say, what him seen of she? Because obviously where you are look for, and that them are look for. The most of what we are look for is what we see already. And what we see already exists. You see on TV, people hug up and a kiss and a show and how they love it, loving with each other. That's a make-up story. You see somebody with a big ass and you say you want a woman with big ass too. You see somebody with a woman with a beautiful face with long hair, you say you want that too. That's not your original self. Why not ask yourself what you want? Ask yourself what you want. And if yourself no want to answer yourself, ask the Almighty Trinity. Which kind, what package your queen supposed to have what qualities? Ask your divine bonding, ask your divine partner. Divine cover it all. Divine partner. Because it comes with more than sex and looks and shape. It comes with everything. It comes with the very presence in front of your environment, empowered. When you see each other, it's like time doesn't matter if time won't pass. You don't care if 3 days pass. As long as both of you they're in the same place. Sometime when I say a long time we don't go out. You never remember saying when we go out. You know, so a long time we don't. Yeah, you have to say wait. From when we don't go to the beach. Because what? Oh no, divine bond. Oh no, utterance of praise. The things you know seek. The things you know choose to talk about. You know what I mean? The future. How the world is, how it should be. What difference you can make. Sometimes on a simple, within a little lifestyle on an app, simple. Just open one little social media platform and just start share 30% on a daily lifestyle and you'll see 1 billion people are following and I wonder why. It's because of your original self. Your original truth. And when you be in your original self and you live the real and true love, it attracts everything that is good. And don't forget the nothing them, the tests and the trials, them what can come and will come, is how you deal with them and how you deal with it. Preserve, protect what you have. In the light of love and truth. I love Zion because we crown under truth. Truth Global Covenant. Crown under truth. When you remember what you're crown under, well, I go on. Who you lie? When you lie for? Who me I go lie to? Why me want to ask forgiveness for what? For you? For who? No, sir. Me I live truth, you know. Me I live truth. Me I live truth. Yeah, man. Me I live truth. No, sir. You know, make sense. Make sense. Me see all my eyes them look different since me start live truth. My skin look different. My ways them different. Me a age different. Me a talk different. Me a walk different. Certain places me no want go again. So what that I tell you say? Truth is the light, the only way. A different type of friends we keep. If we friend them from Zion, Zion friends we keep. We don't need no other friend. And we don't prejudice neither. We don't say we better than people because we once never know what we know now. So who don't know, we always try to teach them so them can know too. So they can have a choice too. As DJ Lady V would say hallelujah to that. True? Yeah. So, all me I say, alphas, kings, pressure the pound, you know. Pressure the pound because the queens them ready. The queens them ready. Queens them already take on the Gideon already. Willing to stand up and hold up Zion and stand up with righteousness. Stand up with them faith and stand up beside the Almighty Trinity. The kings, them are just somehow we are skid. One foot in a Zion and one out. And I thought, boy, use so many cards like, nothing on guan. Nothing on guan. And like, I mean nothing on guan. So the queens, them find work and find something to do. So you can't stay a Zion because you say you want money. You have to go out there in the world. No, man. When you stay a Zion and you find the truth and the light, you conquer all. Because the first thing you got to do is create your own job. The first thing you are going to do is create your own job. And every man and every king was trained in Babylon, they don't have no love in their heart. Don't have no true love. Because if they never have a true love, a true queen what they love, they would have do the right thing. Because they know so when they do the bad things, they cannot keep a queen because they're going to make the queen unhealthy and unsafe. So the first thing a king supposed to do is find the light of truth. Find wise, find knowings, find the Holy Trinity. Then you find a queen. So when you find a queen, you find a family. And when you find a family, you must create yourself your own work. Because we no slave for Babylon. I don't want a boy come tell me, say, to work from 5 to 9 and me can't even sit down and enjoy the cool breeze. Get up, work. No, stop. We create our own job. We have to go get with skill and we trade. And what's the best place to work from now? Home. The little carpentry, little upholstery. Do things where you know you can see your wife and your children them every day. You better trick yourself, say you look job cross town. And you only come see mama and pick me on weekends. A two life that you have. Because while they cross town, you can have a different wife over there. So for them 5 days of the week there. And come spend the other 3 with mama. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you're gone again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days. 2 double life that you don't need that. If you truly love your empress and you respect the family bonding and the family tree, whatever you do, and what you choose to do, you make sure you keep close to your family. You have choices. Don't create no space for the devil come in, come mash you up. You have choice. And you stop make brethren calling if you go up on the road, go drink. Why not call you, say? Why not come call you if you think? Your brethren can't call if you come smoke a spliff and think. Why make your brethren them can call you, say, oh, we have smoked some chalice and make we think. Make we think about the future. Why they want to call you if you drink, if you drunk, if you keep in a low frequency? If Babylon take this advantage of you. Up full of might, you know, many look. I mean, the true queens, them ready from last year. Them always ready. And the true queens, them still searching for a true kings to lead them also. When me say lead them, not the wrong way, because some queens still hold on to the principle like so. I say, hold on to the authority and I watch Alpha and I say, things say, I look at the whole of this. Say 5%, let me see what you do. Alpha skid the queen, I say, And when she see the real Alpha step up now, she goes up and let go the rest. I know say the Alpha department is taken care of so she can govern her department to make it becomes one. Most of these Alphas turn baby. Enough of them turn girl. Them Alpha want to cock up in a bed and watch Netflix while mama go work and come in. And she come in my search phone and box down say she a Gibbon. What that? The house not have no backspace. You can knock up one piece of one workbench around there. You can go up on YouTube and teach yourself to make one bed head. You make 2 beds and some furniture. You need no special skill for that. You can't go down, go take up a whole engine and make YouTube teach you how to fix up engine and change parts. Meanwhile, she come from work, she see 3 cars park up out there where you fix. Create yourself a job. Go up a courtside, the biggest place where you see them have the big bed, them will sell for $1 million. Go take picture of the whole of them and make a workbench run back and buy up your board them. And build one bed where prettier than that and take the same picture, go show the same courts and the same furniture stores. Say, listen, see those beds where I sell for $1 million? Me build bigger and better and stronger than that. You see, since like you sell me for $1 million, you just give me 750,000 feet. And you see what happens. You see what happens. So sometimes you have to help out the amiga them, man. You have to help out the amiga them. Wear your crown, put on your crown. And not only put on your crown, strengthen your crown. You know, say, it kind of hard sometimes when you're not even you. But the only reason why not you is not even because the Alpha not lead. As woman, easy to be converted to the right things. You know what I say? You must work together as a unit. 2 becomes 1. And it's easy. It's not hard. It's easy. A woman willing to go show up for her king. And then chat on too. So where you're in a bed, I watch Netflix. After I come home from work, you not even cook, I go and tell me about series. Can't wait for the next series come. I hear next one say, no. You know, so I go home and I see my bill something around at the back there, you know. I know somebody take it for joke. I mean, ask him why my bill him as a workbench. I see the man bill one bed around there. I tell him if he put it back to sleep on him, I say, no. He see it up at his store for $1 million, so he might go sell the store manager for $750. So the store manager go look say right now, listen up. $1 million we sell them bed there for, you know, plus tax, you know. See? I say, can I make 250,000 off the back? What you think the store manager go do? What you think the sales manager go do? Man, come look for him, cause drive. Yo, you think he might drive? Find you and touch your bed and feel you and go so. Touch it. Yeah. You make this with you? Say, yeah, man, now I do, man, you know, see. Well, pa, wood dust the palm me all my beard, you know, see. I say, all right then. How much of them you can make? Monthly. Yeah, I say, me alone, you know, probably can give you and 10 of them for a month. I said, 10? 10 good. Right away, you can get a $5 million check right there so from the sales manager. Because your terms you need more material. If you need 10, you need more material. So you be at the 750,000, you borrow $500,000 and promise him a little, you will give him a little something panic and you can just take $500,000. So make him feel good too. Then so when you pay him, you give him an next 300,000 on it. So you have to know if you use this. Because the sales manager now don't have to worry for shipment from overseas. However, I'm not going to stop the shipment from overseas. I'll just tell the boss, say, listen, I have a little ultimatum, you know. You're right here in Jamaica, I'm a little secret. So, what? You see that bed that I bring? It's built right here in Jamaica. And I say, you serious? It's even stronger. I say, yes. And you know, he's my friend, and you know that. He said we can lend him $5 million so he can build more. 10 a month he can supply us. Boss, I said, what? 10? Uncle 10 you want? I'll give him the check. Boom. So you can hire, you know, an whole lot of people at your yard. Or you from the same community, you will see one of few little humble one where you see pass the gate, where you know you can't trust them. Not everyone. No one is refusing a job that pays well. If you sand down little board and help you cut up little board, you know what I mean? And you teach him fish spray if you don't know fish spray. And you recruit your own little workers them and pay them well. In no time, you've been exporting and shipping to the Caribbean. Multi-billion-dollar company. So it's not good for no one. Neither the alpha working and the queen just cock up in a bed and watch Netflix. There's no such thing as housewife. That was designed to hold on mama. That was designed to kill mama dreams and aspiration. The only thing supposed to exist right now is teamwork. If mama bring in $3 and you bring in 4, that's fine. If you are bringing 2 and mama bring in 3 for the time being, one hand can't clap. It's better. So the Caribbean man them, Caribbean kings them, all for them stop waste time here. This bag of call can drink 1/4 rum and listen dirty music where I kill people and sit in a woman's mouth. You know, waste no time, Baba. Baba never create for waste time. Don't do it. You know, cut that out. And as I will say, 30 years from now, what kind of kings you gonna be? What kind of fathers you gonna be? Wake up every day, go and drink, go and smoke, go and have sex, go and party. Wake up the next day, the same thing. What's gonna happen to the future? What's gonna happen to the children? Wanna shake up? Well, this is where the part when we reach now where you know say a close class, you know. Anybody have any question for you ask? Do it right now. In the next 5 minutes, me out of here. And give thanks to everyone that listened and everyone that spent the time over here with me. As always, you know, welcome to the Truth Global Covenant. We come out here just in the spirit and the light of truth. Sometimes when I try to choose topics to talk about, it don't really flow like how it will flow. So I just reach out here and open my mouth and let the divine design mind just speak through us. I'm sure no say whatever we teach, somebody out there going through that situation and willing to learn. I would really appreciate love if when you're forward on this platform, you learn something, at least one thing per day. Because this is a mission that will never stop until we start the move. Next year, we want to start the Truth Global movements fully underground. You know? So we're not just talking. I mean, the children is the future. And we have some lovely children who are willing to learn also, who are willing to take telling. We can't just turn our backs and leave tablets and the internet to grow our children. No, we can't do that. They're going to lead them down to the abyss pit. Upful Almighty Purty, I do give thanks. That's strength and that's honor. And upful Almighty to all of the kings and queens them, saying out there, refrain from calling yourself man and woman, yeah? We are indeed kings and queens and gods and goddesses. Africa awaits their creators. That's simply what it means. We need to start create our own jobs, create some things. You know what I mean? Sitting around not gonna make it. Ultimately, all of us, every living man, as long as you're born man, you have to have a farm. Every man have a farm. And don't make the lazy mind, which is the demon, and tell us, no, sir, if I plant them, I got teethy. Stop listening to that. When you plant, me plant, she plant, and everybody plant, nobody not got teeth no more. If that's what it takes to start the movement, let's start farming. The Most High Trinity, I will give you the strength so you can fence up your place. Whatever, put your shoulder to the wheel. Don't give up. Because the future is at hand. And our children is going to blame us. Notice every time them you all know you have to go sit down after with time. And when they go down back then to who them blame? They come back and blame we. We never said nothing for we. We just get up and drink rum and breathe and have a whole pa pitney. We did tell you say we want a whole pa brother and sister. Them really to blame you for everything. So what we gonna do then? Do the right thing. And to do the right thing, it doesn't take a lot of effort. Even if you don't finish doing the right thing, once you start, your children will respect you and honor you enough to continue what you start. Upful Almighty, Babylon can't take you lightly. See? So you know, say, I have to sing the song, you know, I won't let nobody tell me to sing the song. You know, we have the song that is not a closing song. It's neither an opposing song. It's more like a chosen song. You know, we call it Zion Bound, you know. This is where we do give thanks for the journey, you know. When we look on the journey, we have to confirm it. The Almighty Trinity, I really love we. When we look where we are forward from to where we are today, what if your ancestors them never pray? So, you know, I go already.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. Our incredible same-game parlay.
And big up on yourself and up full Almighty, you know. Babylon, if you take you lightly, you know. Divine power to the whole owner, you know. Every minute, every hour, you know.
Ordinary at Bet365.
Yeah. King Alpha Selassie, Jamaica is the crown, with Zion bound. If I should go back in the world, where would I prove to dirty Babylon we're mighty kings and queens. The love, mercy, Zion, let us back in. And we're gonna promise Almighty, we never let Zion go again. Ye people, I was a fool to ever leave Zion. Searching in churches for what was already inside. Amen, don't cry, it's just that we could not realize. And our ancestors' prayer has been answered, and we are Zion born again. We need Zion more like a heartbeat. Almighty, you're the very breath we breathe. Almighty Mama, we never go again. Emperor Haile Selassie, Almighty Yahshua, I need you, you need me. I teach you, you teach me. Unified love, perfect harmony. There's nothing that we wouldn't do to reclaim this revival when Nyabinghi was true. I crime and I lie, I give it all of God to reclaim and sustain this new anointing. Need Zion more like a heartbeat. Almighty, you're the very breath we breathe. Almighty Mama, we never go again. Almighty Yahshua, Marcus, Emperor Selassie, Emmanuel, I need you, you need me. I teach you, you teach me. Divine power of love, perfect harmony. Almighty, all over the gates of Zion and all the dwelling of Jacob, glorious thing spoken of the city of Yah. Then if you're rooted in Zion and you love the conquering lion, say, oh. You know we true to the balance. Alpha and Omega, say, oh. I feel lead the youth them, tell them the truth them, oh. Anyway you see I'll be reverence about the Most High. Need Zion more like a heartbeat. Almighty, you're the very breath we breathe. Almighty Mama, we never go again. Almighty Yahshua, Marcus, Emperor Selassie, Emmanuel, I need you, you need me. I teach you, you teach me. Unified power of love, perfect harmony. Zion bound, Jamaica is the crown. Let this be known. Hopeful Almighty, Babylon could never take us lightly. Rastafari. Yeah, man. Give unto the King, glory and honor, because that's his strength. No, may I say, and there's no Zion without chanting and singing and praise. See me? Ultimately, say me have to get my drum. All spiritual houses of Jamaica, my rooms, sound they are bang. See me, I say, sound the drums, them sound they are bang. All spiritual houses rise. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting on? See what I say? Don't tell me say it's too late. It's never too late. That's why the Most High always send the messages and send we come one. So we hear. And we have to care. One ceremony a drum can make despair disappear. One chant of utterance of praise can kill the beast. We can cut the beast's heartstring. Stepping at the beast's head, no. Without him, we use something for go bow, or boy, or boy. Words and sound and power, man, every minute, every hour. Warm to them, rise on the drum, and want to wait for the spiritual house. And if you remember, I said when we did born, right? The first two things was given to us as kings is a drum and a spear. So don't have a house without you have a drum in there. Here, you know hard for you beat your drum. Knock your drum, because that is the thing where that is the sensor what send the frequency to the ancestral lineage. When you beat the drum, in any word, any language, anything where you say the ancestor spirit, them rise. And you see when them rise are trouble. We're not going to sleep with power. We're going to rise with power. We're going to govern and rule again with power. Without power, there wouldn't be Noah. Without power, we couldn't be. Yeah, me I tell you now, all spiritual houses rise here. Yeah, and every house by a drum here. Look how small it is. You see from you beat it, you want to. See from you beat it and chant. Yeah, man, Babylon go down, man, in a millisecond. Up full of mighty. Tell them don't take it lightly. See, they are bang.